Hey guys, welcome to Red's Projects. Today, working on the Ute once again. I got a throttle cable through the week. So I'm just in the process of setting that up. It's not quite getting full throttle. Only getting about 70%, so I gotta maybe bend the pedal or something to make that work. The goals for this weekend is to make some boost. So I've got a bit of a list I've got to work through of just little bits and pieces. So just tidy up some wiring, plumb the wastegate, just small bits and pieces. And then we'll try to make some boosts on the trans brake. And then if everything goes well, then I might take it for a little drive and see what it's like. So I'll do a lot of the boring stuff off camera and I'll just show you the fun stuff. All right, I've been working away. I've nearly got everything ticked off that list. Just wanted to show you the mufflers before I put the hoist down. So you see you got a nice like OEM looking oval tip there. Let me zoom out. So we go from 5 down to 4 inch there and just goes through both of these straight through MagnaFlow style mufflers. So I haven't heard it yet like this, so that's why I wanted to put it on and just try and be a bit quieter while I test a few things because it is pretty freaking loud. But I'll drop the hoist down, I'll show you all the other stuff I've done. My charge pipe's done. Got my reference from a wastegate on there as well. Tidied up some of the wiring. Probably need to secure it for P-clamps and stuff. See the charge pipe going through the interior. Now I put this brace on here because the silicone joiner is right next to your passenger's leg. I figured if that one's going to slip off, it's going to hurt someone, so put big brace on that to hold that together. I'm curious to see how warm this gets as well, because if you notice, there's no intercooler. So eventually I'm going to put a water to air intercooler over here because I got enough room there and I got room there for an ice tank and stuff. But for the meantime, no intercooler. And then up in the engine bay, just comes through the firewall, and a 90 and a 90 into silicon. So I kind of had to do that to miss the dash and to avoid this part. If I wanted to cut more stuff out, I could probably make it a bit more direct, but it worked out pretty good this way, I think. All right, ready to start. I'm very curious how it's going to sound and cold start as well. Relabeled some of my switches. Now I have to worry about an oil pump as well. So let's get the Holley booted up. What screen we got it on? Yeah, that should do. All right, fuel pump. I just held it on the trans brake a little bit, no two-step on it. the converter's pretty loose. I was going to like 4.5, 5-ish. So that helps it spool up, obviously. I did hear the gate open, so I know there's like a 3-pound spring. So I took a quick dart log. I'm just going to go have some lunch and look over it on a laptop and just check over everything. All right, guys, it looks like I'm ready for a test drive. Everything seems to be good. Nothing's leaking. I put the Tawny back on. Put the loud pipe back on because I didn't have a mount for the mufflers. So where I'm going, I'm taking mufflers with me. I'm going to make a hanger for it where I go, so I'll be able to drive there loud and drive back quiet. But yeah, looks like we're ready for a drive, which is amazing. Like, I've been playing this for so long and I wasn't expecting to have it drivable today, but here we are. So very exciting stuff. Should be exciting. Besides it probably sounding a bit bad, which it does sound a bit, I don't know what the word is. It resonates a bit and it just has a kind of a weird sound part throttle, but yeah, other than that, I'll go get my GoPro, put it on the dash for you guys, and we'll go for a drive. This thing is very, very loud. Idling it's okay. When you're cruising, very annoying. So I'm definitely not going to drive with this exhaust much on the road, but it does make some cool sounds. So I got the muffler mounted up, mufflers I should say. Just made a hanger off the rail off the side there. So hopefully that tamed it down, because it was very, very, like, it would have sounded good on camera, but it was very, very loud on the way here. A lot of part throttle, and it was just, the only time it was peaceful was idling. It sounded alright and it wasn't over the top, but it was loud. So it shouldn't be quiet like this. They're still 4-inch straight through mufflers, so it should just take the edge off it. Quieten down a little bit. We'll see how we go on the drive home. So much better with the mufflers. So much better. It's not quiet, it's just nice. More enjoyable to drive like that. It's not quiet, it still sounds good, but it's so much less annoying than the straight pipe. I must be getting old, I guess, but really loving the car the way it is. Even if it's only on 3 pounds or so, it's makes all the right noises and it's very entertaining. So I'll put some Ks on it like this, then really I need to get some bigger injectors before I hit the dyno. And then once I do that, I'll turn the boost up a little bit. I want to try and run 6 to 8 pounds something like that for every day on unleaded, and then when I'm upgrade the fuel system and go on E85 and intercooler as well, bump them numbers up and make some good power. But that's it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you later.